Alright, so as of earlier, I posted up some videos that everybody has seen about the young teenage girl literally getting raped live on camera in New York in a prison cell, which totally disgusted me. Now, I know that this is in New York, and I know this isn't mainstream news, and I don't why have a clue of why it's not mainstream news, which is really a crock of crap. Because this is how the same stuff happened with the pipeline. It seems like the internet news seems to be up to speed, where the mainstream news seems to be sleeping. New York, the Today Show's in New York. Good Morning America's in New York. Um, there's some more talk shows in New York, but I have no idea which those talk shows are. I think Maury might not be in New York anymore, if he's even still on. I know Jerry Springer is not in New York anymore, if he's still on, and he was actually in Chicago. Steve Harvey's in Chicago. Um, Steve Wilkos is in Connecticut, and I think the Talk and the Real are in California, and the View is in New York. So Whoopi, if you're up and you're hearing this, please get on this. Because I know you're quick to get on Donald, but right now, fuck Donald. We need you to get on this because this young black lady at 15 or 17 years old, I don't know exactly her age, between 15 and 17, is being raped by cops in New York, a city in which you live in. Whoopi, you got to get off and get the View on board with this because it's just a crock of crap for the people who protect and serve the civilians of the world, um, to do this to a civilian. I was in the Army. This shirt is not bullshit. I didn't bring this home. I bought it from an Army surplus store. But I did bring these home. And I take this oath of service, which states, I, James Williams Jr., hereby solemnly swear to protect my home and country from foreign and domestic terrorists. This cop is a domestic terrorist. People like him have no right to a badge, and their oath is pretty much the same as ours to protect and serve foreign and domestic terrorism. Mostly domestic. But what do you do when you're the domestic terrorist? The thing that we need in every police station, and this needs to be pushed. Let's see if Donald Trump can do this one great thing if he's man enough. Why don't you put an internal affairs in every police station in America? Every single one of them needs an internal affairs. Because the only way you're going to straighten up the law is to have someone police the police. In the cartoon Justice League Unlimited, Green Lantern once said something in Latin, and I can't remember what the hell it was that he said, and even if I could remember, I probably couldn't pronounce it, but it says, who polices the police? No one is above the law. So why in the hell is someone not doing something or mentioning this? My brother sent me this thing this morning, and it has disgusted me. And I've posted the video up earlier. I'm posting it up right now while you're watching this. It all depends on when the hell I've done this. And the problem with this is that no one's covering this stuff. I'm sure that Mr. Trump will probably chalk this up as phony news, but this is not phony news. Apparently, somehow or another, YouTube was involved in taking it down, but it's back up. So let's give it up to YouTube for keeping it up, because this needs to be important. And YouTubers, man, y'all need to really rally behind these people that posted it, and y'all really need to rally behind YouTube. Even needs to get its ass in gear and rally behind us, and hopefully saying that won't get my channel shut down, but they do. They really need to get in gear. This is a fucking crime. It is a fucking crime. It is YouTube's obligation to keep this up, because right now YouTube and other social medias are the only things that's covering something this dramatic. If it wasn't for YouTube and Facebook, no one would give a damn about the pipeline. No one. Because the mainstream news wasn't covering it until Obama put the treaty thing in order, which Donald Trump recently rescinded the order because he's an asshat. And the less we do for all the people of Earth, the more we do to the people of Earth. Now, I'm part Cherokee. I don't have the resources or the money, or I wouldn't be here right now. My ass would be in South Dakota or North Dakota, wherever the Standing Rock Sioux Nation is. My ass would be there. These people in the Standing Rock have been bullied and beaten and water blasts and have all kinds of extenuating injuries, and no one is helping them. No one. And all of this is because some rich white red hat with a fucking chip on his shoulder about money wants to run a pipeline, which I quote, I don't have any money in the pipeline, which was the biggest lie he ever told. And then as soon as he gets in office, the first damn thing he does, first he bans Muslims from traveling into the country or out of the country or whatever the hell it was that he done. My facts aren't 1,000% straight. Y'all know that by now. Then he decides to take away Obama's executive order to protect the pipeline to put in the pipeline. And he's going to try to get the Army Engineer Corps to dig the pipeline. So now we have vets going against vets. We have Army soldiers going against former vets or veterans who are standing with the Sioux tribe to stop this crap from happening. Our world is fucked up. And so for all you people who voted for Donald Trump who have never lost anything and who have never lost family members or your land hasn't been taken from you because you can't afford to pay for your taxes while he hasn't even showed his tax returns. After all, the first thing he said when he got in office that if he won, and I quote again, I will show my tax returns if I win. I will leave Hillary alone if I win. And that hypocritic asshat has done the actual opposite. We haven't seen no tax returns, have we? You guys got to go with that. And even if you don't give a damn about his tax returns, why is he fucking with the Sioux Indians? Why? Oh, because he can. And because you guys voted his ass in. So, I guess if I wore war paint everywhere and threatened people who were not Native American, so if I go around threatening people with my recurve, I go around doing this with the war dance. Yeah. How many of you are going to get pissed off? And what if I decide to go around running around naked doing this with the war dance? I'm sure some of you would like to see that. But anyway, I probably wouldn't do that. Give me a loincloth, maybe a towel, maybe a fig leaf or something. Yeah, something that I don't get arrested for. But, you know, still making a stand. They have that reservation. They have treaties to make sure shit like this does not happen. And what's going on? Donald Trump, the biggest asshat lying SOB, has gotten all the power. And this personal gain thing, wouldn't rescinding the order have something to do with personal gain? Mr. I don't have any money invested into the pipeline, but yet you're going to rescind the order that Barack Obama placed there? You know, as the leader of the free world, you are obligated to lead the entire free world, not just the people that you have money invested in. I'm James Williams Jr. I'm getting off of here. You guys have a good night. I'm going to try to have a good night, but I highly doubt that I'm going to get any sleep. Be seeing ya.